Hey, Frank, can I ask you, you're a business guy. Let's look at what's going on with Rogers right now and the Blue Jays. Is this administration, talking about administration, basically cheating with the public money right now because they're not going out and being aggressive? They're waiting and waiting and waiting. Everyone's running. What are you going to do? These guys have done nothing. Boston's been aggressive.
Yes.
New York's been aggressive.
Oh,
and
New
we're
York.
waiting to see, what are these guys going to do? And so far, it's been nothing. They signed
Right,
what?
you know, they got a new chairman, and I think that there's a lot of change going on in Rogers, especially with the media side, and they're trying to get their shit together. They got a new CEO, and I really believe that they can't make any big moves with the Blue Jays right now because of that.
I think right now they could do a whole bunch of things. What they're eventually going to do is they're going to let. To me, they've already blown it right now. This was a team that was exciting because they used to hit homers.
I'm just telling you, I agree with everything you're saying, but I'm just telling you that the reason because of this is because there's a new sheriff in town, and he's looking at the whole picture. And you only, as a business like Rogers, they have a lot of divisions in a lot of different parts, but the money is the money. I mean, you have blood going to your brain, you have blood going to your lungs, you have blood going to your kidneys. You need blood to go everywhere. If it stops, you get gangrene and you die.
But this is a company that one of their best assets right now
Are the Blue Jays.
is the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
They've got sold-out attendance. And the only thing I'm also going to say, I said this before the show, I'm just wondering if what's behind all this is the Canadian dollar. They're the only organization in Major League Baseball that pays out American money but has Canadian money coming in. They're getting.
But you're missing. You can hear me, but you're not listening. I'm telling you, that's all part and parcel. They have to look at where they're bleeding, where they're making money, and how much money they can put in to subsidize the Blue Jays. Or how much money it takes to run the Blue Jays, and how much money it takes to run their media empire, where everybody who knows, especially you, Terry, media is becoming irrelevant in some aspects, and irrelevant in some aspects, and relevant in other aspects. And a lot of these big conglomerate media companies are going through some serious fucking growing pains, especially the ones that own a lot of magazines, a lot of print.
But the bottom line on it, this goes back to the move that they made to get the NHL exclusivity.
I think that at that time they were healthy and they felt that was good. I think that there's a lot of baggage right now. I think the magazines, I think some of the TV stations that they own. To run a fucking TV network like they bought Channel 47, CFMT.
CFMT.
And as a multicultural, it's not bringing in the revenue, I believe, or from what I'm reading, and it's hard to run those things. And it's city TV to compete with the NBCs and the ABCs and the CBSs and cable and HBO. They have to buy big, giant shows.
Yeah, I mean,
giant, very expensive shows, and the revenue, the ad revenue for those big blockbuster shows is not big in Canada.
Yeah, and consider all the people, old, young, and different, who are cutting the cord, cutting the cable, releasing themselves from Bell and Rogers.
I'm just telling you that if I
That's
sat
a
down
lot
a
of
big
people.
room full
That's
of
a
kids,
lot of money.
The age of 14 to 25, and asked them if they had cable, they would all say no.
Absolutely, yeah. And don't forget their uncles and their parents. They're all cutting the cord. There's easier ways to get HD TV, on your screen just by a flick of a wrist. It's amazing. Off your computer, onto the screen, HD.
Yeah, but there is people, all TVs are Wi-Fi now.
Yep.
All the people that I know,
Sure.
Very dear friends of mine, they're watching TV Wi-Fi.
Right.
Frank, you said before, when you're a businessman, you got to look at the worst case scenario and can you handle it? Is this not the worst case scenario, and they're showing they can handle it?
Well, I disagree. I think they can handle it, and I think they have a lot of very strong assets, and they still, even though cable is and television providers and mobility and stuff. They're very big. They're a multinational monster. They're very big. They have great alliances with AT&T and whoever their U.S. alliances are. I think there's a new guy in town, and he's going to look. He's going to look a very smart guy, very very intelligent guy. He was the big wheel at Universal for a long time. Very well respected, a genius, and I think that he's going to look at how much funds the company has. As a group of companies, how much the stock is worth, how much they can raise, and to keep them competitive, and to also keep them fucking buoyant.